What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's time for class. My name is Dakota Franson. I am the founder of the Bonkers Network. Congrats! You're past the free preview for the course. Now we're going to get into some of the fun stuff. Before we go into getting yourself set up, as far as what to call your show, maybe setting up social media accounts, things like that. Sorry, nose itches. Damn allergies. I want to address something that's going to be on a lot of your minds, and that is the technical requirements. Now, for the purpose of this course, as I mentioned, we're going to try to keep things easy and low cost as possible. How much you want to spend up front, or if you just want to build yourself up, that is your call completely to make. If you have something to access the internet with, a decent internet connection, may even have to use your mobile data on a few occasions just because. But that is something for you to read into about your internet service provider with your phone provider, things like that. Obviously, you're going to need some sort of device to access the internet connection, some kind of camera, ideally. But if you don't want to show your face, you can also, say like with Streamlabs, you can also turn off video and have it strictly just show some sort of icon. Simple as that. Normally with these types of services, it'll let you upload your own profile picture. So if you design a logo or anything like that, or you want to use your own picture just because either you're feeling sick, you don't want to be seen on camera. For those of you who like to wear makeup, maybe you didn't feel like had enough prep time, so you don't feel pretty enough. Again, that is you. But as far as technical requirements, some of you may be interested in at least looking for new equipment. You may want to find out where to start. Now, obviously, there's certain places that might serve you better than others. You might get lucky and find some decent equipment at thrift stores. Or you could always do what everybody else does, especially since the pandemic. Amazon! Bald & Bonkers Network actually has an Amazon storefront, which we do make commissions from every now and then. During the shows even, you might even see that we have affiliate links set up. This is to help the company earn a little extra commission, but it does not affect the price. Being that at the time of recording this video, however, I feel I should be obligated to mention this. At the time of recording this video, it is July 1st, 2023. There is a talk of a class action lawsuit against Amazon for falsifying advertisements, basically jacking up the price, then saying it is the actual sale price. So in the event that happens, that is something I cannot control. Do your own due diligence, okay? Fortunately, there's a lot of places in the world where Amazon's your only resource to get some more exotic selections. Like I said, you can check your local thrift stores to try to find any decent deals. Hell, just go to your local Walmart or whatever. If you don't want to go to Walmart, I understand. As a former Walmart employee, I can't speak on behalf of the company, but not very good experiences. I don't speak on behalf of the company, but it is what it is. So, on the Amazon storefront, I created a little list that you'll be able to find in a link below this video in the course, where you can find, I put together some content creation equipment just so you can get some ideas. Now, you've probably seen me from scrolling around. that you might see in LLC S Corp Beginner's Guide. If you decide to create an official company for your podcast, you decide to make it to where it's not just a hobby, this may be a way to go. But that is a call for you to make. This is not legal advice. This is just me trying to help you get a good start. There's also a couple other guides I've offered up here. It's up to you whether or not you want to use them, okay? I merely put together this list so you have an idea of the types of equipment you might be interested in acquiring. See, there's a Podcasting for Dummies book here. There's phone stands, microphones, even some computer monitors if you want to get your hands on a new one. Or if you have a newer smart TV, computers these days do run off of HDMI, so you can use your TV as an external monitor if you want. There's also a video camera if you want to take stuff on the go, because, say, like with Streamlabs, as an example, you can upload pre-recorded videos. I will probably be updating this list, so be sure to check back from time to time. See, for gamers out there, I've included a capture card. This is one I personally use. Yes, there is ways to link up your like the latest Xboxes and PlayStations. I haven't seen much options for Nintendo Switch, but maybe I'm just not looking to where you can just link it up through your internet. But if you're like me, you're not exactly in an area where you have the best connection, or you don't play a lot of online games and you don't want to tie up your internet, what these capture cards actually do is essentially run your how do I say this? What they do is essentially run there's an input feed, you plug it in, just like you would be plugging in a Blu-ray player into your TV. Then it helps record it. Basically, it makes the input look kind of like a webcam. In fact, I'm going to close this window real quick and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. So right now, obviously, I'm with my normal webcam. And don't worry, I will also show you how you guys can get access to like Amazon storefronts and things like that. But you got to build up your numbers first before you get access to this type of thing. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Now, obviously, you see me through my webcam right now. What we're gonna do now, like I said, the capture card I just showed you is the exact one I use. I like it. It works for me. It may not work for you. Now, this is what it looks like now, being that nothing's turned on. My Xbox is connected to it, so we'll go ahead and kick that on real quick. I'll show you what it does. Again, this is completely up to you if you want to do this type of thing. This is not endorsed by Xbox in any way, shape, or form. I'm just using this as an example. See? And there you go. You can play your Xbox games. I do trying to get Mortal Kombat 11 installed, but apparently the disc I got is kind of dirty, so I got to take care of that. But anyway, this is just an example. I'll show you what these capture cards do. It makes it easy. As long as there is a power running to the capture card, you should be okay. You can if you look carefully, we'll switch back to my regular webcam here in just a sec. Oh, wait, don't want to add an extra cam. What am I doing? Come on. We'll switch back to where you see my pretty face. Bring up the screen again. See, right now it says currently unavailable. I just put it there just because it was easy for me to get to. But you see, look there, you can plug in your headphones and your microphone. That's actually how you're able to listen to this video. I have this microphone hooked up to my capture cards. That way you can have a voiceover over your gameplay footage. And see, you don't even have to use this one. There's plenty of other options for you to do. You can even get ones that you can install on your PC itself if you're the type that likes to do that. Me, I'm not very confident in my ability to be able to do that, so this is my method of choice. There's no hard installation or anything like that. In fact, while I'm here talking to you guys, I'll go ahead and add some stuff to this list just to kind of show you. Like I said, again, I can make commission off of everything that you choose to buy off this list. It should not affect the price, but if it does, that's Amazon's doing, not mine. Let's see, I'm just gonna look up capture card. And stores like Amazon are awesome place to do it, being that there's so many options to choose from. See, we're gonna just go ahead. See, that looks like one you can see all sorts of different options available. And I'm just adding them to the list so that way you can see what your options are. Buy it directly from that list if you want to. That would, if you decide to do that, thank you. That does help earn Bond and Bonkers a commission. So that way we can try to provide even more services like this. I do want to add more sort of classes, but this is the one I want to focus on. But this podcasting class is one that I want to, build so that we can try to help people get more. See, and you can put all sorts of different lists. See, there I have a list on here said outside projects from the host. So if anybody from Bald and Bonkers has some outside projects, I try to put it here. Yes, it's mostly me, and I've been involved with some movie studios, so that's where these two come in. But anything you want to put on there, anything that's affiliated with your program, you can put onto an Amazon storefront. But that's another discussion for down the line. Like I said, do your research and put things together how it best suits you. You don't have to get all this fancy equipment at first. Believe me, Chris and I butted heads a couple of times because he would go, "Oh, you should get this. Oh, you should get this. Oh, you should get this." Like, dude, I have other bills I need to pay. But that's the whole point of this class. I'm showing you resources to where you don't break the bank trying to make your dreams happen. You can build up. Okay? And like I said, yes, you're probably going to need a certain set of technical stuff, but chances are if you have a laptop that's, I would say, has I use Windows, so has a relatively recent operating system, a decent internet connection, and you have, or even just your relatively recent smartphone, you're already better off than most people. I mean, hell, there's even ways you can use your smartphone as an external mic if you wanted to. But that's a conversation for another time. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comments section of this course. I will try to check it and hopefully improve the class. Give me some critique. Be respectful, but be honest. Show me any place that I can improve so we can make sure you get the best value out of this course. Coming up next, we're going to start getting you set up as far as how to come up with a name for your show, the type of niche you should follow, things like that. Like I said, we're going to be using Streamlabs as an example just to help, just for ease of access, because it does offer a lot of the tools that will come in handy to help you grow. But at the same time, after each video, there should be a list of alternative resources that that are available to you so you can research, make the best decision for yourself. Much love. See you in the next section.